Hello, my lovely Libras. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I am here to do your second half of January 2020 into February love reading. The last reading I did was kind of generalized, so whatever came out, came out. I didn't have anything specific in mind. This is geared towards love. Somebody that you're connecting to, that you're thinking about, that you want to be with. It could be an ex, a new person. How this could even be how some of you are thinking, feeling, and what you're wanting in love. Could be in general or with a specific person, depending on who I'm talking to, because this could resonate with cross watchers as well, so keep that in mind. This is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I will gladly give you all the information you need on personal readings. It's on the community tab as well as my website. Check me out on Patreon if you would like to, my dears. I do have openings for personals, just so you know. I have a few people who have asked, and I haven't heard back from them, but I have a few slots open, unless they hit me up soon. Anyways, it is what it is. I don't even know why I said that, to be honest. So, what I'm feeling right now for you, my dears, is I feel like communication has been a struggle for either you or whoever you're dealing with, because remember, vice versa, it's energy, so take it where it fits. And I'm saying things backwards, so whoever you're dealing with, things could have almost backtracked with this person. Like, I don't feel like things were done backwards in the sense, like, for example, you get pregnant and have a child, then you get married. I don't feel anything like that. I mean, for some of you it could be, but that example did pop in my head. It's more of a take backsies kind of thing, like backtracking. So you think that everything's going good, and then it seems like you're going backwards. So conversation could have been picking up at one point with this individual, and it was very promising for the future between the two of you. The connection seemed to be growing, blossoming, something like that. And then all of a sudden conversations kind of, I want to say somebody took a step back from conversations or from communicating. So it's almost like reverting back to the point where it's like ghosting energy, actually. So when you go from having conversations and things are looking really good to, oh, they're dwindling down, we're not talking about the things I want to talk about anymore, and then it goes to no communication or very minimal communication. I feel like a lot of you have been left wondering, like, what the fuck? I feel like we've had this energy for a while, and because of that backtracking, I feel like somebody wants to start it back up again. They just don't really know exactly how. I'm not sure what re-sparked this interest in this person, or, excuse me, in you yourself, but I kind of feel back and forth, like somebody just doesn't know what the hell they want. It's almost like they know what they want, they know that this would be good for them, kind of thing, but it's either fear-based or they're just cowardly, in a sense, whoever this is, to put themselves out there. They don't want to be vulnerable, so they'll only go so far, and then they'll back off, and then they'll go forward, and then they'll back off. So it's something like that back and forth that I'm feeling. Oh, that didn't confuse you. And I feel like the reason why I'm talking in circles is because somebody is confused. It's like, I want you, no I don't. Yes I do, no I don't. Like, and it's confusing the fuck out of the other person and themselves. So whoever's doing that in and out, up and down, spin around, fucking land on your friggin' head bullshit, they're not only confusing the people around them or the person that they want to connect to, they're confusing the fuck out of themselves. So it's almost like they have a hard time validating their feelings. Anyways, so the confusion is why I said I'm talking in circles. I know I didn't say it like that because I'm confused. So I'm sitting in some confusing energy. Anyways, maybe I should name this like the fog, when the fog clears into the fog. I don't know. anyways, don't mind me, I'm being stupid. So the overall energy we have is Angel of Strength reversed and cornucopia. So to me, with this overall energy, I feel like there is definitely fear here, and that's a big reason why somebody is putting their happiness on hold, basically. And it could end up being a missed opportunity. I did feel that with Virgo, so if you have Virgo in your chart somewhere or you're dealing with a Virgo, I highly recommend watching that reading, because the energy is very similar. So I could be talking to a Libra who definitely has Virgo in their chart somewhere, or is dealing with one. But anyways, or you could be dealing with another Libra. I don't know. I feel like you two, whoever you're thinking of or you want to connect to, or whoever you're dealing with or dealt with, because it could be past energy as well, whoever this person is to you, whoever you're watching this reading for, basically. What the fuck was I going to say? They definitely are at a loss for words, or you are. Somebody is. It's like I don't even know what to say to you anymore, because everything I was just going to say flew out of my fucking head. But I was saying that they put their happiness on hold. I think it's out of fear, because if you don't allow yourself to receive blessings, basically, whether we're talking about love or just in life in general, you won't get hurt, because it can't be taken away from you if you don't have it. So it's almost like somebody is willing to sit there and sacrifice something that's potentially really great for them, because they're just too scared of losing it. So it's like you can't lose what you never had. That's basically what I feel with this. I also feel that for someone in the situation has decided to give up on the other person right before the blessings were about to be handed to them. So it's almost like this connection was like right there, and then somebody either got spooked or one party pulled away, and it started confusing the other person. It's like, oh, did I wait too long? Now I fucked up. Now it is a missed opportunity. I feel all this shit going on. Like I hear it in my head, a back and forth, like I should have moved forward. Now I fucked it up. Now there's no chance for love. Like this person doesn't want me anymore. And you know, that kind of internal dialogue is what I feel. So somebody's definitely afraid of opening up and allowing blessings to come in. It's almost like that when people enjoy pain, even if it's just emotional pain, like a masochist, I almost feel like somebody, I don't feel like they enjoy it so much, so I feel like they're comfortable with it because they've been hurt so many times, or they've just been sitting in this depressed state, the woe is me shit, for so long. And if this isn't somebody that you're connecting to in a romantic way, it could just be a family member or a friend, because there's different levels of love, you know. So you could be worried about a friend of yours who is a Libra, or you're the Libra. But anyways, you might be seeing somebody around you who you care about deeply spiraling kind of out of control, and it's like you want to help but you don't know how to help, because they won't ask for help, and they have a difficult time receiving it because they just kind of sit in their misery. It's almost like that is their safe space, sitting in the oubliette. So let's get some more information on why is the Angel of Strength reversed with cornucopia. Well, let's do one at a time. Angel of Strength reversed. Why is this here? Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, somebody's afraid to communicate. They're just watching you. So I feel like you either remain friends with this person, or somebody got quote-unquote friend-zoned at one point, or you felt that way, even if that's not the case, or the other person felt that way, because of the lack of communication, or the type of communication that was going on. And the only reason why there is minimal to no communication with this person is because they are sitting in their sorrow, basically. They're afraid of being happy. And with the Ten of Cups here, they're not telling you that they feel this way about you. That I just heard, like, you feel like home to me. And I feel like I I think I said that in the Virgo reading too. But anyways, you feel like home to me. Um, they blah, blah, they just don't know what direction to go in. It's out of fear. So they're definitely keeping tabs on you. They're watching you, kind of waiting in the wings, seeing what's going on. Why is cornucopia here? The overall energy for Libra. Two of Cups reversed. So yeah, they're afraid of commitment. They're afraid of their happiness. They don't know how to take charge of the situation. I feel this is so similar to Virgo's, the energy I'm feeling. It's like self-sabotaging behavior. They're too afraid to communicate. They're sitting back. They're keeping an eye on you. For some of you, I feel like either you or the person you're connecting to feels like this connection isn't going to ever get off the ground. Like somebody has left, like they either put their wall up energetically so that they can either you or this person can no longer feel the other person anymore. So that disconnect is being felt. So it's almost like, I know that this would be a great relationship, but there's been no forward movement in it. There's a soulmate connection here that either has been disconnected. So if you're dealing with an ex-person, this could be showing, you know, everything was going great between you and said person, and then you were just blindsided, like, what the fuck? How did this happen? Where'd they go? Like, why, you know, why did we break up? I don't even, like, somebody's left asking these questions. They're confused about what's going on because they were extremely happy and they felt like everything was going well for them. But it wasn't, obviously, because there was a disconnect. So yeah, this person fears commitment. Logically speaking, they know it's good for them. They know that you're good for them, or vice versa. It's just they're allowing that devil energy to seep in and destroy this. I almost feel like somebody's questioning their feelings. Like, do I actually love this person? Or is it lust? Like, because I don't know how to explain it. It's like somebody's questioning whether or not what they're feeling is true, basically. Or what the other person is feeling. Like, do they love me, or do they just think I'm hot? Do they just want to sleep with me? Like, something like that. So something happened between the two of you, especially with communication, that's making one person in this situation feel as if the other one only wants them for sex. And whether that's true or not, it's just how this person feels, or that's how you feel. So there's been a block in communication, but rest assured, they're still watching you. They're keeping tabs on you to see if you are with anybody, or if you have broken it off with somebody else so that you're single now. So it's almost like I get a feeling that this person is terrified of commitment. They're not ready to take that step and be committed to you and have this relationship and this healthy dynamic between the two of you, but they don't want you to have it with anybody else. So it's kind of selfish. It's like, if I can't have you, no one can kind of energy, but I don't feel like this person is making that known. It's just how they feel, so they're not saying it to you, and they're not acting on it. And if they are, they're doing it behind the scenes. Like they're just keeping tabs on you. I'm just gonna put it that way, because I'm like diving into that energy. It's confusing the fucking hell out of me. So yeah, this person definitely has no idea what they want. Anyways, I hope I'm not confusing any of you with my back and forth, because so their subconscious thoughts, or what they're thinking about within this connection or love in general, that they're not telling you, is heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Yeah, they're thinking about communicating with you, but they're kind of afraid to. They haven't. So they know you're single. They've been keeping tabs on you. They know that this could be a very positive connection, and they want to reach out. So they're heavily thinking about speaking to you regarding connecting or reconnecting. I feel new energy with this. I don't feel like this is an ex. It could be for some of you, but I really feel like this is somebody that a relationship did not get off the ground. If it did, it started off and then just backtracked. Like I said in the beginning, it went only so far, and then they rewound the tape back to the beginning. Like, this is as far as we're gonna go, at least for now. And then the shadow side of this, so what's stopping them from having this heart-to-heart conversation with you, is unlovable. So this person has some insecurities. I see fear in that up here anyways. Like I said, that masochist energy, they almost feel comfortable sitting in misery because that's all they know. So this person does not know how to love or how to be loved, basically. Like, I know that sounds ridiculous, but I kind of understand it. When you have been in one abusive relationship to the next, or just unhealthy relationships, we don't even have to go into abuse and stuff like that, but if you've had, say, all the relationships in your past have been unhealthy for you, so that's all you know, and you probably found these unhealthy connections because of something in your childhood, either a traumatic event or just your parents' relationship was unhealthy, or your relationship with your father or your mother, whichever parent, was an unhealthy dynamic between you and them. So it basically caused a ripple effect throughout your life, and because you grew up in pain and suffering and just this emotional turmoil, that's what you know. That's what you feel love is. Even though you know that that's not true, because logically speaking, you're not stupid. You do know that love isn't supposed to hurt. But it's weird how it can be comforting, especially if that's what you were taught and that's what you've had. So when somebody really great comes in, and they come in with, you know, all this beauty and positivity and a solid connection that could go places and last a lifetime, that's scary, because once you get that good, once you're in that beautiful space and time in your life with somebody else, this type of person with their insecurities, they would almost run away or push the other person away because they just don't want to get hurt. They don't want to lose it, so they'll sabotage the situation. We have the Chariot. It could be dealing with a Cancerian. I feel like this conversation, whatever they're thinking about communicating to you, they want to let you know that they want to move forward with you. I feel like they just kind of feel stuck. And if this person doesn't love themselves and they don't feel worthy of love, it's going to be very difficult for you two to have a true connection, especially initially, because you have to love yourself in order to be able to love another person or to accept their love in. Because if you're sitting here downing yourself and saying these self-deprecating thoughts all the time to yourself, you're not going to believe all the wonderful positive things that somebody else is saying to you. It's always easier to believe the bad, and I feel like this person definitely lives by that. Alright, can I get one more? So they want to tell you that they want to move this forward. They want equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. They want this to be fair. They want to have a positive, equal exchange with you. So you give, I give. I feel like one person has tried more than the other. So somebody was initiating conversation, trying to, you know, get this person to go out on a date, you know, trying to get them to open up, and it was always, you know, say it's you, Libra, and you're the one that's like, hey, do you want to go out? Hey, what's up? Hey, how have you been? You're the one that's always initiating it, and the other person, yeah, they'll talk to you and they'll answer, but they don't ever start the conversation. They don't ever ask you first. You're the one doing that. So I feel like this is kind of saying, you know, if we can't have this equal exchange, I am going to move on, because I know my worth and I am lovable. Whether you believe that you are or not, I believe that you are, but you need to see it for yourself. So if you can't, you know, I need somebody who can give to me like I give to them. So I kind of hear that conversation is something that somebody wants to say to the other person. and then the other person, the other party, wants to let somebody know just their inner feelings and how depressed they've been, how upset they've been without this person, or just in general, because I feel like this person's been burned a time or two, and it's saying, I want to work with you, I want to move forward with you. So somebody wants to move forward, and I feel like both parties want to move forward with each other, but one person's kind of sick and tired of putting in all the effort. So somebody else needs to step up. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords reversed at the bottom of the deck, there could have been past deceit, and even if there wasn't, whoever is continuously initiating conversation or contact with this person was suspicious that something was going on. Like, are you seeing other people? Are you not into me? Like, there's got to be, you're sneaking around. There's something going on that I don't know about. So it was making this person, either you or the other person, question the connection. Like, why do I have these strong feelings? And, you know, I know that this would be good for me and for the other person. But I'm wondering if I'm being foolish. You know, like, am I falling for another facade? So there's definitely questions surrounding this situation. So their inner feelings, what they're feeling and not telling you, is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. With this, I kind of feel like this person, either you or them or both of you, you're very flirtatious. You just want to have fun. Somebody, I feel like one person is taking this more seriously than the other. So whoever this person is, they want to start off slow, like kind of in that friendly energy, you know, just have fun and laugh and joke around, and not start off in a serious commitment. It's almost like if it leads up to that, that's okay kind of thing. But this person definitely wants to not so serious. They just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like this person could be a player and they're not telling you, or that's just a fear that you have or a fear that they have. Just because somebody is so flirtatious, like, you know, the little Casanovas with their grins, and you look at them and you're like, damn. But you know that they're not boyfriend or girlfriend material because they're swarmed with the other sex around them, and you know damn well that they're getting jiggy with it with everyone but you kind of thing. So I feel like that's either a concern or that has happened with this individual. Either happened to them or they're doing it. But anyways, the shadow side of their feelings, or what's holding them back from even expressing this lighthearted affection, is manipulation. So this could go a couple of ways. I feel like for some, this person feels that you flirting with them is a form of manipulation to, like, get into their good graces. And for others, I feel like they're doing this to you. Like, they're trying to control the situation or the dynamic between the two of you, either because they're not ready for a commitment, fear of commitment, also because they want to have their cake and eat it too. I don't really like that feeling I get with this manipulation and flirt card, because to me this is somebody, especially seeing the Seven of Swords reversed, this is somebody who kind of plays the field. This is player energy to me, and it's keeping multiple people under their spell by flirting and just having a good time. And this is something that this person would say to you, like, oh, I'm just having fun, you know, I'm single, it's nothing wrong with, you know, having a one-night stand or just talking to somebody or sending pictures or whatever. Nothing wrong with that, because I'm not taken kind of thing. And they know that this upsets you, so it's almost like when somebody tells you something that they know will bother you because they want to see if you get jealous. So that will show them that you like them, or that you love them or whatever, because You know, if you love me, you'd be jealous if I was talking to Jillian or Joe or whatever, you know what I mean? Which is not a healthy dynamic. So this person is kind of using manipulation tactics to see where you stand, to see how far you would go. Like, are you going to walk away, or are you going to be like, hey, why are you talking to so-and-so like that? I thought, you know, you liked me, kind of thing. So it's that hard to get. This is head games. This is bullshit. I don't like it. So someone in the situation is definitely feeling that they're being manipulated in a sense. So why is flirt and manipulation here in their feelings? Knight of Swords reversed, probably because they're left with their own thoughts, thinking about, you know, what's going on. Why isn't this person communicating? This is not rushing in with communication. I feel like the only communication you do get from this person is like flirty little winky faces or fucking memes or pictures and shit. I don't feel like this is a serious communication. I feel like you could have had serious communication at one point with this person, but it's not. It's almost like talking to a child in a sense. Somebody also, I just heard, might feel that the no communication or somebody stopping communication is them manipulating the situation, trying to control the other person. Like, so say I initiated the conversation, and I always do. So now I'm going to stop talking because I'm sick of being the one who always makes the effort, you know? This person might feel that I'm trying to manipulate them into getting what I want because I've stopped communication. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like somebody's feeling that way. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, not necessarily, but this is within a relationship. So there's no communication with somebody that you want a relationship with. Let's see, why is this here? Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Yeah, they're being very lighthearted. Like I said, they're trying to manipulate the situation to go in their favor because they want to take control. This person wants to be in control of their own life and of the dynamic between the two of you. And not in a malicious way, but in a, I don't want to get hurt. So if I'm the one that, if I'm, basically if I'm driving the car, I know what's going to happen. I can hit the brakes or I can hit the gas, kind of thing. So if somebody else is driving the car, you're just kind of stuck there waiting to see what they're going to do. I don't know if that analogy makes any sense. But anyways, they're definitely emotionally fulfilled by you. I saw that with Cornucopia, and we saw the Ten of Cups earlier. But they're not telling you that you make them feel this way, that they know that they could have a solid commitment with you, that they want to have a commitment with you. I feel like this person might even want to start a family with you someday, but their manipulation tactics or controlling tactics or whatever you want to call them, they're not telling you this, they're just flirting. They're just talking to you like you're one of their buddies, basically. Yeah, because they're afraid of commitment. They might have just gotten out of a serious commitment too, which is what's holding them back or causing the stagnant energy. So their desired outcome, or what they want to have happen between you and them, is calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. So they definitely have feelings for you, and I feel like this person, I feel like you both are spiritual. And this person is like waking up to their spirituality a lot more since they started talking to you than they ever did before. So they might not have believed in soulmates or twin flames or anything like that in the past, but through conversations with you, because I do feel like the other person, either you or the other person, is very spiritually. I feel like you both are, but one of you is like ascended. You could even be a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium, a Reiki healer, something like that. You do something in the metaphysical. I just heard witch, so some of you could, that's what you call yourselves. You just practice magic, Wiccan. Anyways, I'm not really 100% sure. That just could be a message for somebody. But anyways, I feel like this person, now they're seeing the dynamic between the two of you. They're seeing that you haven't really gone away, that you're giving them the space that they need, that, you know, that you're different. You're not like other people that they've been with. That this feels exciting and scary and wonderful and amazing, all, and like passionate. I feel all these things wrapped into one, and this is how they think about you. And that's like when you think of everything coming all together like that, that you're the whole package. And they feel like you're what they've manifested. You are what they've been praying for. So it's like, I called you in, now what am I gonna do? Like, now that you're here, I'm too scared to move forward. I'm too damaged for you. I'm damaged goods. But I do feel like they definitely know that there is a connection beyond the physical between the two of you. I don't even think you've had sex with this person, for the majority of you anyways. But the shadow side of this, and what's stopping them from achieving what their desired outcome, what they actually want, God damn it, is stagnant. They're just not moving forward. So it's like, yes, I have called you in. I want you here. I feel the connection. I know there's something special here. You're different, but I don't know how to move forward. So I'm just going to stay here, and I'm going to watch you, and I'm going to keep tabs on you, and I'll talk to you and flirt and keep you at an arm's length, you know, away, so that nobody gets hurt. But what they don't realize is the fact that you two have come together, even as friends. Just the fact that you two crossed paths either recently or again, they don't realize that they're actually hurting you, because you felt the connection too, and you feel like you might feel like you're unlovable and something's wrong with you. Like, am I too fat? Am I not attractive enough? No, this person finds you extremely sexy, handsome, beautiful, whatever, male, female, doesn't matter, but they find you extremely attractive. They're very drawn to you, magnetically so. And I feel like that's what's so terrifying to them. So they're just like, no, I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to sit still. I'm not going to do anything. So they're definitely praying for you and praying for this connection to work out, but they're not letting you know that. Calling in your soulmate. Why is it here? Yeah, because they're guarded with the Seven of Wands. It's like they don't want to let go. They want to stand up for you and the connection and their feelings and your feelings, but at the same time, they're extremely guarded and defensive, revolving you. I almost feel like this person would go out and flirt with other people, probably go out and have a few drinks with them, go on dinner dates or movie dates or whatever with everyone but you, because they know that it won't last with them. It's like, this is just a one-night thing, or this will only last a month. I know we're not good for each other, so, you know, fuck it, let's do it, because I'm used to this dynamic. They know that this would be long-lasting with you, and that that you emotionally fulfill them, or vice versa, and that's why it's so scary. So they're basically blocking you just because of fear. This person's gonna have a lot of fucking regrets, I can tell you that right now, especially if they don't get their fucking head out of their ass. No offense to anyone who has their head up their butt, but let's see. Why Seven of Wands? Yeah, they're not moving forward. They're basically holding on tight to you, but they're also not moving forward with you. So it's like, I don't want you to have a new beginning. Wait for me. I might never come up because I'm just kind of sitting here picking my fucking butt over here. You know, I called you in, now you're here, now I'm scared, so I'm just gonna keep my wall up and not move forward with you, but you can't move forward with anybody else either. Like, that's just selfish. That's bullshit. And fuck them. If they're gonna sit there and be stagnant, it doesn't matter what kind of connection you have with this person. If that's their desired outcome, is to defend their stance and stay stuck in misery, you have every right to tell them, I'm moving on because this isn't fair to me. that's exactly what I would tell this person. It's like, you know, when you work through your shit, which I was more than willing to help you work through, you know, and I feel like whoever the other person is, either you or them, you were there for them. Like, you did want to help them process their pain and, you know, and help them heal and move forward, even if you guys only stayed friends, even if there was no romantic ties whatsoever that ever happened between the two of you. I just feel like the other person was extremely kind and generous and was willing to help this person pull themselves out of the fucking muck, but they're just stubborn. It's like, no, I'm just gonna sit in silence and, you know, cry myself to sleep and whatever, and just everyone hates me kind of energy. Even though you're showing all this love to them, they're basically fighting it off. It's like, oh, every time I see like little kisses and hearts flying at this guy, and he's just like hitting him out of the park, like, no, no, deflecting him with his shield. I can't be loved, don't touch me, kind of thing. But then they think about you constantly, and it's like, oh, I wish I could touch you, I wish I could kiss you, I wish I could hold you, but oh, I'm not gonna move forward, because if I do, I'm gonna get hurt. So I'm just gonna sit in the wings and watch and be a fucking psycho stalker. You know, I'm just kidding, they're not a psycho, but you know what I mean. I'm not going to have this connection, even though it's beautiful and I know it's right for me. I'm just going to sit here and cry about it, basically. So we have a crybaby here. Either what you would like to say to this person or what they would like to say to you that they're not fucking saying, because obviously they're thinking about talking, but they're just fucking not, is, I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. So they know that their stubborn ass is causing a disconnect between the two of you. I mean, you've probably even told them this. If not, they can just feel it. They feel that you have severed the ties energetically, or just probably not energetically, more physically speaking, so you're not really talking as much. Your demeanor might have changed around them, and they're seeing this. They might also be seeing other people flirting with you, and it's making them jealous, but, you know, whatever. Anyways, I feel damaged, like I just can't do this, which goes back to this whole unlovable, insecure, stagnant energy that they're holding on to. They're purposefully keeping themselves stuck. It's like self-sabotaging energy, and I feel like I've had this for you guys for a while now. So yeah, up until probably the beginning of February, or within a month's time from when you watch this, I should say, there is no fucking forward movement. I feel like there's head games coming your way, because they kind of, it's like a test. Like, they want to test your loyalty. Like, are you sleeping with anybody else? Or would you be jealous if I went out with so-and-so? So I wouldn't be surprised if this person posted a picture of them and a date that they had. Like, so if this is a guy, he might post a picture of him and some hot chick or whatever, or some, you know, just to see if he can get a reaction out of you. And, you know, or it could be a female doing this, but I'm not talking about genders. That was just an example. So I almost feel like this person is purposefully flirting with other people and probably going to put it in your face, just to see your reaction. Because it's like jealousy and all that, and all those emotions, they feel like that's love, and that's not. That's kind of toxic, and of course it's going to be upsetting to you if you care about this person. It's like, you're stagnant with me, but you're out fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know, that's not very fair to me. Like, why should I wait around for you if you're just out playing the field, kind of energy. So they're going about this in the complete wrong way. And then where did I put it? Okay. Your advice from the wisdom of the hidden realms is the dream walker. Dreams, the collective good, illusions. Number 8, reversed. So, let's see what advice this has for you. This is a challenger, my Libras. The dream walker challenges you to wake up from your restless sleep, in which you're not dreaming at all. This is the time to remind yourself of your passions and the aspirations you may have left behind. So basically, focus on yourself and everything will fall into place. Well, they're, you know, basically sitting on their ass, picking their nose, you know, you can go make something of yourself, and they'll see that, and it might make them jealous, but whatever. Anyways, where am I? Perhaps you should reconsider and allow yourself your precious dreams again. Don't give them up. Well, basically what I said in so many words. There is always a way they can return to you as long as you don't try to dictate the forms they take. Another way the dream walker challenges you is when you're in the middle of a nightmare brought on by you or by others. Wake up and don't struggle, for she reminds you that the divine will lead you out of the bad dream and into a much better one. This too shall pass. Be mindful that you have a unique and special purpose. You're always actively influencing your reality through your thoughts and reactions to life's challenges. So yeah, this is definitely a fucking challenge. I feel like it's been a difficult road with this individual, and they know it, and I feel like they want to apologize, but they're not, because they're manipulating the situation to go in what they think is their favor. So if they want to sit in misery and pull this crap, focus on yourself, follow your dreams, get your own cornucopia, and basically drop them. And trust me, they will come running back. It might not be immediately, and by the time they come back, you can reassess the situation. If they haven't done the inner work and they haven't healed themselves and they're still sitting in this stagnant, stuck bullshit, you can just be like, no, I'm not doing this again. You know, we have multiple soulmates, and this just might be a lesson, you know, that the universe is putting in front of you. It's like, yes, this person might be great for you. The connection could be beautiful, but they're not there. They're not at your level. So if they can't rise up, the universe will send you somebody who can, or who is already elevated to your level. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's what I have for you for at least a month's time. I will talk to you in February, my dears. If you would like a personal, hit me up. If this made sense, please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I am to pick up on your energy. Keep the comments light, please. No negativity. And if this is not your story, it's not your story. I don't need to know that, you know, you hate your ex and, you know, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Just stay positive. But yeah, this person's confused as fuck. Ugh. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a better reading next time. I love you guys. Bye.